Okay, Shane, we got about 3 minutes on our countdown here. 3 minutes until we begin tonight's broadcast. Those of you tuning in tonight here on Audio Sports Online, we're getting ready to sync up with our radio feed, so that's what we're doing here, and we will announce to Shane Ray back at the XRB studios that we will begin tonight's broadcast in 3 minutes. Okay, Shane, we have got 2 minutes for those of us syncing up on our radio broadcast tonight. 2 minutes until we begin our contest here on Audio Sports Online. Okay, we've got 1 minute for those of you syncing up tonight on Audio Sports Online. 1 minute until we begin our contest. And we'll look forward to joining XRB Radio 1610 a.m. in 1 minute. Okay, Shane, we're going to leave this hot, and we will start in 20 seconds. 20 seconds to our radio feed.
Look at that shirt. Interesting.
15 seconds.
More inclement weather. Tornado sirens.
10 seconds. Presented by XRB Radio 1610 AM and powered by AudioSportsOnline.com. Brownsburg varsity football is on the air. Look at everybody, I'm Rob Kendall along with Justin Hobbs coming to you live tonight from Lafayette Harrison High School, where the Bulldogs will take on the Raiders of Harrison. Bulldogs are already on the field in the road whites, purple letters, and numbers. The Harrison Raiders coming onto the field now with the blue pants, orange helmets, blue shirts, orange helmets, and gray pants, as those of you tuning in tonight on Audio Sports Online can see. And here momentarily, we will have varsity football action for you. 4 minutes and change before we begin tonight's contest. Of course, the Bulldogs begin tonight's game, we should say, undefeated on the season, a record of 6-0 in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Two very big games remain for them against the two teams tied for second, Zionsville and Fishers, who are playing each other tonight. But before that, they got to get through a big win tonight here at Lafayette Harrison High School. Let's thank our sponsors for tonight's game, including McDonald's, Bill Estes Ford, Pete Fay, your State Farm Insurance Agent, Westside Plumbing, Ivy Tech, Nelson's Jewelers, State Bank of Lisden, Midas, and IU Health. And we couldn't do it without them. Now we bring in our color commentator for the evening, Justin Hobbs. Justin, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
We're doing great. Exciting night, and the Bulldogs traveling very well for a road game about an hour and 15 minutes away.
Yeah, decent amount of students, decent amount of fans here. Looks like it's, let's see, the theme this evening would be Western attire. Got a lot of cowboy boots, cowboy hats over there for the students. So
yeah, and as you said, they do this themed road attire throughout every game. I know they did a toga something or other.
I've seen togas, I've seen USA, I've seen camouflage.
And so the Bulldogs do travel very well. They'll be on the far side of the field tonight as the visitors. And let's start out by thanking one of our sponsors, Ivy Tech. A new Ivy Tech Community College campus will be located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville and will be open for the spring 2013 semester. The new campus will feature science labs and computer classrooms. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration and continue your studies online and earn a bachelor's degree through an arrangement with the Western Governors University. Be among the first students on a brand new Ivy Tech campus. Call 888-IVY-LINE or go to ivytech.edu. Ivy Tech is changing lives. And McDonald's in Brownsburg is a proud supporter of Avon, Brownsburg, and Danville Athletics and is the home of the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show, heard every Saturday morning on 1610 a.m. XRB Radio. Be sure to join us from 8 to 9 for the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show with interviews of local student athletes and coaches. This week, we're going to be at the Avon McDonald's on Rockville Road as our cameraman extraordinaire, Mr. Hobbs, does not zoom in. He narrows the camera to midfield for the coin toss. You can hear that as we tell you about this week's McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show. It'll be at the Avon McDonald's on Rockville Road, right next to Meyer, tomorrow morning from 8 to 9. Our featured guest will be Avon football coach Mark Bless, as well as Danville football coach Russ Sumner. So look forward to seeing them. Harrison won the toss. They have deferred, and the Bulldogs will receive the kick to begin tonight's game. Hey, what is a good neighbor? It's someone nearby who helps make your life a little easier. It's State Farm agent Pete Fay. He takes the time to understand your insurance and financial needs, so whether you're preparing for your child's college education or planning for your retirement, get the kind of help you'd expect from a good neighbor. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay at 431 East Northfield, Suite 100 in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. About a minute 45 left on the clock as we wind down towards tonight's broadcast here on Audio Sports Online, as well as XRB Radio, 1610 a.m. Rob Kendall, Justin Hobbs, bringing you the play-by-play of tonight's game. Hey, when plumbing problems arise, do you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. Which problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect, that's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing, 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County, 445-8399. Hey, we also want to thank our friends. Boy, they are really ready to go. There's still a minute on the clock, and Harrison is on the field ready to kick the ball. The officials are going, hey, timeout. I think they're telling them you can't go till the clock says 0. Hey, we also want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer as our corporate video partner for tonight and thank their corporate sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. We love our friends at the Flyer Group, and we couldn't do it without them. All right, well, it looks like the officials are, in the interest of getting the game over, are going to go ahead and wave the end of the clock and just put 12 minutes up and say, let's begin.
Let's put a foot in it.
So kicking off for the Raiders, it'll be number 5, Zach Beeler, and it'll be Dutra back deep, and I believe that is number 21, Hayden Shipman. It'll be taken by Dutra. He will be in the end zone, though, and that'll be a touchback for the Bulldogs. I don't know if I've ever seen that before, Justin. The referees just said, I don't care what the clock says. Let's play.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Boss is on Showtime or Stars tonight, so the referee's probably a big fan of the TV show Boss.
Very well could
be. Wanting to get home.
Yeah, there could be a couple of premieres on Friday night.
Well, you know.
Like at 9:30, gotta get home.
Now, I don't think any of these guys were reffing in the NFL last week, though.
I don't believe so. Let's make that assumption a little later in the game. We'll tell by a couple calls if we get a touchdown and incomplete or interception at the same time.
Bulldogs will start from the 20. Good back pass, steps, throws. Got a man caught on the near side of the field up to about the 27. That was Luke Williams, number 23, with the catch. So Williams on the catch. Bulldogs off and running. Well, off and throwing, I guess I should say. And Rob Kendall, along with Justin Hobbs, coming to you live tonight from Lafayette Harrison High School, where your Brownsburg Bulldogs are playing the Raiders of Lafayette Harrison, and a chance for the Bulldogs to hang on to the first place in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Snap, option, pitch, Dutra, going, grinding, moving ahead, first down, up near the 38, first down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Just throwing some people out of the way.
Hit that white button, if you would. There you go.
White button. Recording.
Thank you. And we certainly appreciate the camera duties of Mr. Hobbs. Couldn't do it without him. And the announcing duties.
Like I said, though, Rob, if it ever screws up, it's your fault.
And the driving duties today.
Yes.
Now there's the give. That's Hudson. Bounces free to the far side, but is now taken down in the backfield for a loss on the play. It'll bring up second and long for the Bulldogs. Hey, this anniversary, give her a gift that will raise her heart rate. At Nelson Jewelers, we believe each anniversary is a major milestone and should be celebrated with a memorable gift. Create a one-of-a-kind custom design or choose from our large selection of fine diamond jewelry, colored stone jewelry, silver, stylish silver, and watches. Visit our store at 22 East Main Street in Brownsburg and online at nelsonjewelers.com. Nelson Jewelers since 1958. A little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. And there's a give ahead to Akin Rabati. He gets the 40 and about the 41 before he's taken down. It'll bring up third and about 6 for the Bulldogs.
See if they go to the air again. I was actually very shocked to see the pass play being the first play called by the Bulldogs this evening.
Very unusual for Brownsburg to go throwing out of the box. However,
albeit a very safe pass, though.
So it'll bring up third down. Good. Play action. Back to pass. Steps up. Throws it to screen. Got him in wide open. Middle of the field. First down and more as they're down to about the 46 of the Raiders. And we tell Shane Ray, thank you very much for that kind, sound level knowledge. I have turned Mr. Hobbs down a little bit.
Why? Nobody wanted to hear me?
Well, you were a little bit hot, as we say in the business. You were slightly hot. Tyler Hudson with the catch. Something when we were growing up you were often not accused of.
No. But I go home every day, and that's what my wife tells me.
Well, you married way out of your league. That's for sure. There's the pitch, and that's Lissman. And Lissman breaks it to the far side of the field. Room to run. Cuts it back inside the 25, I should say. And it'll be first down and 10. Tyrell Lissman, the 5'4", 139-pound senior, with the run.
Just had one man to beat, and it was 6.
One man to beat,
but he didn't beat him.
He did not beat him. But
he got taken down.
He did pick up a first down, that is where the Bulldogs will start from the 24-yard line. 9:25 left to play in the first quarter of action. Snap. Good. Give to Akin Rabati. Busts ahead. Still grinding. Bounce it free. He's tearing down tacklers. And he's inside the 10 down to about the 6-yard line.
Man, I'll tell you what. For a freshman, this kid is a tough runner. I mean,
yeah, he's very aggressive.
He puts his head down and just runs through people. I mean, I don't want to sit here and compare him to NFL players, but I mean, like MJD that the Colts just saw last weekend, just putting his head down and running over people.
The give is to Akin Rabati, and he's going to walk in for the score. Touchdown, Brownsburg. Tokes Akin Rabati with they'll call it a 7-yard run, and with 9 minutes and 1 second to play. I'll tell you what, Justin. It looked like the Harrison tacklers just said, nope, no thank you.
Yeah, well, he ran over me the play before, so I'm not going to get in front of him this time.
And I cannot blame them one bit. And now Dowers will come on to attempt the extra point.
See if he tries and puts it over the scoreboard here. He was putting the leg into it quite a bit earlier during warm-ups. The snap, the hold, the kick, up and through the uprights. And at 9:01 to go in the first quarter, Bulldogs up 7-0. Bulldogs are going to line up the 40 for the kickoff on the far side hash. Looks like we got number 13 and number 29 for the Raiders back to receive the kick.
Good job, Mr. Hobbs.
Back in for the Raiders. 29 and number 13.
Way to fill in. Fine job. Dowers makes the kick, and with 9:01 to play, Dowers will kick it away. It's a high end over end kick. It'll sail. It'll be taken at about the 2-yard line. Harrison will run it out, and that is for the Raiders, breaking to the far side of the field and then being taken down at about the 30.
You know, he barely got tripped up.
Number 13, Nick Torres on the run.
If somebody didn't grab his shoelace, he was running for quite some time.
We'll bring up 1st down and 10 for the Raiders.
Jake Lasky, number 12 at quarterback for the Raiders.
Snap, back to pass, throws, got a man caught, and that was number 3, Nick Morris, on the catch for the Raiders.
That's a 1st down for the Raiders. Looks just barely. Giving him the go ahead with the 1st down.
1st down and... No, it's going to be 1st down and 10.
It's going to be 1st and 10.
My bad.
These aren't the replacement refs. They gave him 1st and 10. Not 1st and 3 or anything.
Snap.
Like that.
Ball's fumbled. It's on the field, and that's going to be a loose ball. I believe, though, they said Harrison got it back.
Fumble on play recovered by Raiders. Loss of 5, 2nd 15.
Lost 5 yards there. Definitely puts him in a passing situation here on 2nd down.
Snap, pass. It's a live ball. It's caught, barely. And the running back able to establish the 31-yard line. That was number 13, Nick Torres, the kick returner on the reception. So it's now
kind of a forced lateral throw right there.
Yeah, it sounds like that would have probably been a live ball.
Absolutely would have been a live ball. Because Jacob Lambert sniffed that out very quickly and moved back there for the Dogs. Just missing the ball.
Snap, quick drop, steps up, throws, incomplete. And that was number 2, Nathan Brown, incomplete. Bulldogs punt team will come on, and we'll get a chance to see Mr. Dutra try to return a kick.
What's the over-under on how many people will miss Chase here?
This could have a touchdown written all over it. We'll see.
This would be. Are we still with the every game this season so far with the scoring touchdown?
Snap, it's barely away. Dutra will play it on the fly, catch to the 45, up across midfield. Flag comes in late. That's in the area of a hold or a block in the back, and that'll likely be moving the Bulldogs back from their initial line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think we got a block in the back.
Have you seen the Brownsburg High School Bulldog debit card featuring Spike the mascot? It's really cool, and you can only get it at your local State Bank of Lisden, a checking program that rewards the school when you use your Bulldog debit card. It's already earned Brownsburg $8,000. Open your qualified Bulldog checking account, and you'll receive a limited edition Get in the Game Bulldog t-shirt, and Bulldog student checking is free. To learn more, visit bhsbulldogbanking.com or visit one of the convenient State Bank of Lisden Brownsburg locations on the corner of State Road 267 and Garner Road and 900 East 56th Street in the Strong Building. State Bank of Lisden, member FDIC. What do we have?
Well, we had a legal procedure on the offense and then a block in the back on the on the Bulldogs, so they're offsetting. So we're going to kick it over.
In partnership with First Merchants Bank and Lucas Oil Raceway, Indiana University Health West Hospital is proud to present the first annual Drag Strip Dash 5K and Team Relay Saturday, October 27th at Lucas Oil Raceway. 5K runners will run on all 3 legendary Lucas Oil Raceway tracks, the road course, the oval track, and the iconic quarter-mile drag strip. The Team Relay offers a fun alternative for novice runners and creative spirits, and we'll tell you more about that at the end of this play. Snap is away. There's the kick. It's away again. Tutro again will field it on the fly at the 38 this time. Bounces to the far side of the field. Breaks a tackle. He's got room to run. Breaks another. Still going to the 45. Oh. Cuts it back. Big block inside the 40. Still going. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
There's your touchdown.
How about that?
And,
second time's a charm for Chase Dutra. It's a 62-yard touchdown return. And the Bulldogs are now on top. And somebody got leveled. I think it was 57.
You know, it wasn't 57 that got leveled, which I'm surprised.
Man, Chase Dutra getting some blocks and good effort by the Raiders there that time, but Chase just a little too fast. Hey, let's tell you a little bit more about IU Health West. The team costumes are encouraged, and efforts will be rewarded for this 5K run. All proceeds from the first annual Drag Strip Dash will support Habitat for Humanity of Hendricks County and its efforts to give a hand up to local families in need. It's not too late to register. Visit dragstripdash.com. That's dragstripdash.com, or register on site today. Dower's on for the extra point. Snap spot. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Right off the scoreboard. Well, Rob, 14 points. That was quick. As he leaves me here. Depending on the score here at the end of the first quarter into the early second quarter, it's going to depend a lot of whether Coach Brett Comer decides to play his starters throughout. When is he going to take them out? I mean, one thing you mainly want to not do is get anybody injured. So that's probably one thing that they're making sure of, not have anybody injured. So we'll see how soon they start putting in some of the reserves, but as of right now, no sign of that. So Dowers with a kick at the 40. Puts a leg into it. It looks like it's going to be a touchback at the end zone. So the Raiders will get the ball first and 10 at the 20-yard line with 6:28 left in the first quarter.
You want to just take over the play-by-play duties?
Absolutely. I mean, I wish I could just play on my phone the rest of the evening, you know? I know it's business, Rob. It's business.
All right, so it'll bring up
first and 10.
Down and 10 from the 20-yard line. As the Raiders come to the line of scrimmage. And they trail it by a score of 14-0, and we've got flags before the play.
That's movement. Looks like on the right side of the line. Our right side, their left side. Back them up 5 yards, play first down again.
5-yard penalty, as you said, so a rough start for the Raiders. We've got 6:28 left to play in the first, and it is a 14-0 Bulldog lead. Ball with the Raiders. Snap, back to pass.
Picked
Steps
off.
up and picked off, as you said. That's Dutra. He's got it. He's inside the 20. A host of flags come in, and going to get a whistle now We'll see what the flags are as we wait for that. We'll remind you at the Bill Estes Brownsburg Ford Cash for Junker sale. Get $3,000 for your trade. Payments from $77 with $0 down. The Bill Estes Ford Cash for Junker sale. $3,000 for your trade and payments from $77. See BillEstesFord.com for more details. What was the flag, Mr. Hobbs?
I don't know. It looks like it's going to be pass interference. The Bulldogs are keeping their defense out here.
Okay, so a break for the Raiders there. Pass interference against the Bulldogs. And is that a spot of the foul in high school?
Absolutely not. Should be a 15-yard penalty. What do you believe? So that'll give the Raiders the first down.
First down for the Raiders.
First down, Harris.
Now that is an impressive truck. 6:19 and counting as we wind down the first quarter of play. Ball now up at the 30, so that must have been a 10-yard penalty.
No, because they,
that's
they
right.
were first and 15.
That was right. You're correct. You're always correct. You're the ex-player. You're the expert. There's a pass, and that's a first down up across the 30, or the 40, I should say. Ball caught by Gavin Haltom.
That's going to give the Raiders another first down. See what the Raiders do this time. Looks like a running formation. Dive right up the middle, and probably loses about one, maybe gains one. Could be wrong.
So to bring up second down, and about 11 yards to go. We'll call it a short 11, long 10 for the Raiders. Their first offensive, second offensive, I should say, possession of the ball game.
Actually,
Rob Kendall along with Justin Hobbs coming to you live tonight from Lafayette Harrison High School, where the Raiders trail the Bulldogs by a score of 14-0. Brownsburg on defense, wearing the road whites, purple helmets, purple letters and numbers. Harrison in the home blue, orange helmets, silver pants.
they're going to say second and 9.
Snap, get quarterback keeper. There's a pass to the near side of the field and across the 50, and very close to another first down are the Raiders. That was number 15, Cole Smith on the carry. I want to thank Justin real quick, the entire athletic department staff out here at Lafayette Harrison for being very accommodating, helpful, and we certainly appreciate that. Go ahead.
And food. No.
And food, yes.
Yeah, looks like they're just going to be shy of the, not even a yard, maybe 2 feet here for third down for the Raiders.
Clock continuing to move. Snap, give, lean forward, and they will lean to a first down, it looks like.
They're gonna they're gonna give it to him.
Now, that was a generous spot, but that's okay. I at no point did I see the ball nor the player reach the 46-yard line.
Absolutely not.
But that's all right. Bulldogs will have to step up on this possession now. It's another nice first down by the Raiders. Snap, back to pass, steps up, throws down the field. It's in and out of the hands of a wide open Raider. And now a flag comes in late. I think they're going to get the Bulldogs on a late hit. The intended receiver was number 1, Gavin Haltom. He was hit by number 22, Garrett Ish, and they may get him with a late hit, although I'll tell you what, that's a tough one to call because it looked like he was really trying to play the ball and the receiver there. I don't think he intended to hurt him, but sometimes you will see those flags fly even if the hit was unintentional.
Yeah, as a defender, I mean, your eyes get so big when you see that receiver come
now,
across.
We've heard some boos. I did not. I was checking with our tech crew.
Mr. Stubbs Lee going retrieving the ball for the officials. So I don't know if they're going to wave the flag off. Is that some boos that we're getting here? Or?
Well, we heard some boos. We should point that that's B-O-O-S.
Boos. Yes.
And let's see. So now we have a personal foul On the Raiders, I think they're going to get the receiver, who was number 1, Gavin Holtum, with the late hit, because he really got up in the face of the Brownsburg defender after the play. I think he may have said a bad word.
He could have. I mean, who knows?
I mean, they didn't look like they made any contact, but he may have said, as George Carlin once said, the 7 words you can't
tell your mother or something like that.
Say on TV. Rob Kendall along with Justin Hobbs coming to you from Harrison High School, where it's a 14-0 Bulldog lead, 4:39 remaining to play here in the first quarter of action. Now working out of the shotgun, it's number 12, Lasky, gives it off, and that will go nowhere, as I think that was Torres on the run.
I just got back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, looks like he lost the yard.
So Bulldogs will have a big third down coming up here, 3rd and forever for the Raiders. And I'm trying to think back, Justin, but Brownsburg's really only been challenged in one game, and that was the Westfield game.
Yeah, and that could have been a little mentally draining with the going up there playing 5 minutes and then going up there the next day.
There's a delayed give. That won't work either, and on 4th down, the Raiders will have to punt. So, unfortunate break for them. They go from being having a nice completion to having a 2nd and forever on the same play. And now it's time for the Raiders to kick it away.
I would venture to guess the next couple of weeks is going to be pretty difficult.
Well, they'll have the winner of they'll have Zionsville next week, and then they'll have Fishers the week after that. One of those 2 teams will be playing them for the conference championship, basically. I mean, the Bulldogs have really only had 1 game, and there's a kick. It is away, barely. It'll sail out of bounds. Dutra will be unable to return this one. And let's see where they spot it out at.
32, 3, 4,
42?
34.
34?
34. Final answer.
Sold.
The side judge kept on walking up. He's like, well, I'm going to spot it here on the 31. No, I'm going to go 32.
It's a pretty generous spot. But it is what it is, and that's what it is.
I apologize to the viewers and listeners at home. I wasn't able to give my expert opinion on the spot of the ball because I was trying to get the ball on the camera. However, that didn't work.
And now we got a whistle and a stoppage of play. And we got a timeout by Lafayette Harrison. Looking for an option that makes college affordable? Ivy Tech Community College will open a new campus located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville in January 2013. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration entirely on the new campus. If you're planning to pursue a bachelor's degree, Ivy Tech can help. Our credits transfer to 4-year schools, so you can save a lot the first 2 years and graduate with much less debt. Now's the time. Ivy Tech's the place. Visit ivytech.edu or call 888-IVY-LINE to enroll today. 2-0 in Danville, according to Shane Ray.
2-0, huh?
But he's not sure who's ahead. Somebody's winning 2-0. And so, of course, we give our broadcasting tips to our young, raw broadcaster, Brian Cook, to make sure you say who's in the lead. You know, the first thing they teach you is score, who's on top. So it'd be 2-0 Warriors.
Or maybe who has the 2 points.
Yeah.
Or who has the nothing.
In this case, it would be 14-0 Bulldogs.
Correct.
But I am a seasoned professional.
You are.
I do the sound checks, I do the board, I do the gear. I got it all.
Absolutely.
Except the camera, that's you. There's the give to Dutra. He'll bust free, breaks a one from the 35, still on his feet, and leans ahead to the 40, a gain of 5 on 1st down.
I think he's having fun tonight.
What's that?
I think he's having fun tonight.
Well, I think after you return a kick for a touchdown, you probably do have a little bit of fun. I want to thank Shane Ray back in the XRB studios, pulling double duty, helping us out with some other games tonight. Thank you very much, Shane. Certainly appreciate that. Our friend Brian Scott is right down the road at Lafayette Jeff tonight, announcing the Avon Jeff game. Snap, quick drop, throw, got a man, caught at the 40, breaks past one tackle to the 45 to the 50, cuts it back to the center of the field, slips and falls down. And that was number 21 for the Bulldogs, Hayden Shipman.
Don't really know why he cut it up
He
back to
gone
midfield.
If he goes to the far side.
If he goes to the far side, gets the outside, he's gone.
However, he decided to cut it back. It's still a nice gain. And it'll bring up.
Maybe he was playing for field goal position, trying to get it more towards the center of the field.
Perhaps they want to get Mr. Dowers involved in the contest at some point. There's the give to Akinrabadi, breaks it free past one tackler, and then it's finally taken down inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Well, you get the feeling on some level the Bulldogs are just a fundamentally better team probably than the Raiders.
Absolutely. Yeah, the front linemen, they're going to withstand their blocks.
Snap, there's the give to Akinrabadi. Piles ahead, breaks it free, and he is inside the 20. Well, he's going to be taken down right at about the 25. So a minute 30 to play in the first quarter. You got to give our PA announcer credit. He's just calling him Tokes.
Is he?
Yes.
I would too.
Akinrabadi can be a hard one for some to get, and it seems like every visiting press box we go to, they have to ask a couple times about that one. Listman with the run, cuts it inside to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, and the Bulldogs score again. Now 20-0 with a minute 10 left to play in the first quarter.
Just some crafty moves.
Nice run.
Yeah. Couple jukes here and there. But kept his feet forward. Wasn't moving. Was moving north and south. Not east and west.
We made an interesting point driving up. The interesting point was that how long would Brownsburg keep their starters in? And the interesting point was the JV players will have to play a JV game on I believe Monday.
Yeah, Monday or tomorrow.
And they only have so many quarters they can play, so the starters do have to stay in for a certain length of time.
At least a half.
Yeah.
And then you have to limit who.
So if you're just joining us, it's now 21-0 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Because even if you play a play,
counts as a quarter.
That counts as a quarter.
Yeah.
And you're only allowed 4 or 5 quarters, I believe.
Is it 5 total?
I think it's 5 total. I could be wrong, but I want to say it's 5. I don't think it's just the 4.
Brownsburg McDonald's is a proud supporter of Avon Brownsburg and Danville Athletics and is the home of the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show, heard every Saturday morning on XRB Radio, 1610 a.m. Be sure to join us from 8 to 9 for the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show on XRB Radio, 1610 a.m. for interviews of local students, coaches, and athletes. Tomorrow we'll be at the Avon McDonald's on Rockville Road, right next to Meyer. Our featured guest will be Mark Bless, head coach of the Avon Orioles, and Russ Sumner, head coach of the Danville Warriors, who may be winning or losing 2-0. We don't know.
Either he's happy with his defense or mad at his offense. We don't know. We
love Coach Sumner. He's a great guy, and always love talking with him. I want to thank Shane Ray back in the XRB Radio studios as well tonight. Thank you very much, Shane, for all your hard work. I want to thank the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. Thank you for allowing us to broadcast these games via video this year. And their sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. Kick by Dowers, taken in the end zone, and it's an automatic touchback.
I believe I read something about, is it Coach Sumner?
Sumner, yes.
Sumner. Always goes for 2.
Well, he either went for 2 or gave up 2.
No. Like when he scores a touchdown,
right.
He always goes for 2.
Could be.
Yeah.
You know, I'll have to ask him about that tomorrow.
There you go.
That'll be my first question at 8. He's our 8:20 guest, so Coach Bless will be with us at 8.
Rise and shine with your cup of coffee.
There you go. Hey, you're finally on your own, living your own place, paying your bills, making your own decisions. When your decisions involve insurance and financial needs, it's nice to have a little help. State Farm agent Pete Fay knows that being on your own shouldn't feel like being alone. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay at 431 East Northfield in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Lasky back to pass, steps up, throws, got a man caught under the 25. Nice completion. And that was number 15, Cole Smith, on the catch on the near side of the field. You know, Hobbs, at some point in this game, we may switch, and I may let you take control of the play-by-play booth.
The whole booth?
Well, not the booth, the button.
Oh,
the play-by-play button,
the
perhaps.
button. Okay.
Get your sea legs under you a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm apologize in advance to the viewers at home. I'll have to put Robbie on the camera. So I will be extra informative for you all at home.
Lasky running with the ball. Barrels ahead up to about the 20...
31.
31. Sorry, thank you.
It's kind of a gang tackle of the Bulldogs with Mr. Lambert in there. One of them.
Well, it's been all Bulldogs early on. Clock stops with the first down. Nice first down by the Raiders that time. Clock stops as now it'll begin to wind. They move the chains.
Could be the final play of the first quarter. We'll see how much time the Raiders let go off the clock here.
Snap. Back to pass. Lasky steps up, flushed out, going to run with it. Head to the 35, up near the 36. And, boy, that visual on Coach Comer over there was great. He was not happy that they gave up the run that time. Anytime you see him flip the headset up,
yes,
that is, and you will know as a former player, that is a mark of unhappiness.
Absolutely. Trying to decide here whether they're going to just let the clock run out. We got 7
It's going to be very close. It looks like it is going to run.
Yeah, they're not going to.
Yeah, the players just looked around and said, "Yeah, we're going to walk together into the field."
So they're going to make about the 20-yard walk.
Hey, when plumbing problems arise, do you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want a problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who's honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. When Westside Plumbing is invited into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect, that's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing, 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County. 445-8399. And this anniversary, give her a gift that will raise her heart rate at Nelson Jewelers. We believe each anniversary is a major milestone and should be celebrated with a memorable gift. Create a one-of-a-kind custom design or choose from our large selection of fine diamond jewelry, colored stone jewelry, stylish silver, and watches. Visit our store at 22 East Main Street in Brownsburg and online at nelsonjewelers.com. Nelson Jewelers, since 1958, a little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. Rob Kendall, Justin Hobbs coming to you from Lafayette Harrison High School, where the Raiders trail the Bulldogs by a score of 21-0. It's third down. Bulldogs saying they've recovered the football. However, there's been no signal. There it is, and the Bulldogs will get it back to begin the second quarter.
I believe that was, Quentin Stubbs-Lee fired off the ball, knocking the center back into the quarterback, and then the quarterback just lost the ball. Wasn't able to complete the handoff.
Have you seen the Brownsburg High School Bulldog debit card featuring Spike the mascot? It's really cool, and you can only get it at your local State Bank of Liston. A checking program that rewards the school when you use your Bulldog debit card. It's already earned Brownsburg $8,000. Open your qualified Bulldog checking account, and you'll receive a limited edition Get in the Game Bulldog t-shirt, and Bulldog student checking is free. Good, back to pass. Looks up, steps, throws down the field, and it is incomplete. To learn more, visit bhsbulldogbanking.com or visit one of the convenient State Bank of Liston Brownsburg locations on the corner of State Road 267 and Garner Road and 900 East 56th Street in the Strong Building. State Bank of Liston, member FDIC. So next time you go up to the IU game, you can knock on the Fisher's door up there.
Yes.
Say,
help him out if he needs it.
Got some experience.
Yeah.
Snap, good, give, and it's quarterback keeper, and he's got a first down inside the 20, barreling ahead down to about the 18. And it'll bring up first down and 10 for Brownsburg.
Good on the keeper. Number first down. Tackle by Justin Johnson.
Bulldogs in the road whites, purple letters and numbers, currently have the ball. Good, down under center. Snap. The give is to Long, and Long is going to barrel ahead, and he's down to about the 2-yard line. That was number 31, Davon Long. And I think they thought it was Toksak and Rabati. That was actually 31, Davon Long.
We got it right.
We did. The viewers at home have been informed correctly.
That they are.
Give, Long, touchdown. And the Bulldogs score again with 11-12 left to play in the first half of action. It's now 27-0 in favor of Brownsburg.
To the viewers and listeners at home, that was Davon Long. That wasn't a long run for the touchdown. Just Davon Long running in for the short 2-yard. Very easy walk-in score for the Bulldogs. And Mr. Dowers.
I'll let you call this one. Go ahead.
Mr. Dowers back for the extra point. The snap, the hole, the kick, and
good.
They agree. It's good.
You got to wait for that confirmation.
Absolutely. You don't want to get mixed signals.
Yeah.
From the.
Hey, in the partnership with First Merchants Bank and Lucas Oil Raceway, Indiana University Health West Hospital is proud to present the first annual Drag Strip Dash 5K and Team Relay Saturday, October 27th at Lucas Oil Raceway. 5K runners will run on all 3 legendary Lucas Oil Raceway tracks and the road course, the oval track, and the iconic quarter-mile drag strip. The Team Relay offers a fun alternative for novice runners and creative spirits. Team costumes are encouraged and efforts will be rewarded. All proceeds from the first annual Drag Strip Dash will support Habitat for Humanity of Hendricks County and its efforts to give a hand up to local families in need. It's not too late to register. Visit dragstripdash.com. That's dragstripdash.com, or register on site today.
You doing that?
You doing it?
Not unless an actual dragster's involved that I can drive.
Well, you get to walk on this historic track. Is that good enough? We can't be all things to all people.
True.
28-0, 11-12. Let's play in the first half of action. Bulldogs with the clear advantage early on.
Yeah.
Going to give this Harrison band some credit. They've really been enthusiastic.
They got some pretty sweet uniforms.
They do. They look like Paul Revere and the Raiders to Shane Ray back in the XRB studios. High kick, taken at the 5, to the 10, 15, 20, 25, and hurtling it right there at the 30-yard line. Nice return.
One thing I've always heard many analysts say, kick returners, as soon as you leave your feet, you're down.
It's like diving into first base.
Absolutely. Why?
I don't know. I don't ask questions. I just call the action. Hey, at Bill Estes Brownsburg Ford, cash for junker sale. Get $3,000 for your trade. Payments from $77 with $0 down. The Bill Estes Ford cash for junker sale. $3,000 for your trade and payments from $77. See BillEstesFord.com for more details. Justin Hobbs, Rob Kendall, bringing you tonight's action here on Audio Sports Online. Snap, back to pass, steps up, flushed out of the pocket is Lasky, and now he's going to be wrapped up and taken down. Sack for the Bulldogs on the play.
They were doing a lot better earlier with the 3-step drop earlier in the first half. They had a couple 3-step drops, nice passes. But when he gets back there and the offensive line just isn't containing the Dogs, and
well, it's tough because they're not getting a lot of containment on the offensive line up there. But
zero.
Yeah, Lasky with the snap. There's the give. Play action pass. Got a man in the flat. He's across the far side of the field back near the initial line of scrimmage of the 30-yard line. And that was number 15 on the play for the Raiders, Cole Smith. And you got to give the Raiders credit, Justin. They are playing hard. Appears certainly to still be giving effort despite being down 28 points already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very hard mentally to still put your best effort towards. I mean, when you're down early, nothing's working, and sometimes you just have to put your head down and grind it out. And that's what appears what the Raiders are doing right now. Not going to let up at all.
Third down. They need to get 10 yards. They need to get to the 40, just to the other side of the 40. It looks like. Now back to pass. Oh, flushed out. Lasky breaks one tackle. He's running to nowhere, and he's going to be tripped up. Flips it ahead, and that's actually a nice play. He avoids the sack, and because he flipped it forward, it's an incomplete pass.
Well, did he get the ball to the? If he didn't get the ball to the line of scrimmage, it should be a.
Well, I think that's what the Bulldogs are saying.
They're not going to call it, though.
Yeah, so you got to throw the ball to the additional line of scrimmage, right?
Yes. You got to either be. You have to be A, out of the pocket, and B, the ball has to go past the line of scrimmage.
Well, he either did one of those. I think he was out of the pocket.
He was definitely out of the pocket. Definitely out of the pocket.
If you're out of the pocket, do you have to get it back to the initial line of scrimmage?
You still do, yes.
Okay. Dutra back to receive the kick. For the Bulldogs, he'll stand at the 40-yard line. Kick, nearly blocked. I think it might have been that time. It'll hit. It'll sail out of bounds. And Brownsburg will take over on downs.
Well, Brett Comer's over there trying to help the officials out with spotting the ball
That's big of him.
at the 38-yard line. However, they're not buying it. Well, yeah, they kind of are.
Take it all the way to about the 40.
40.
Well, he walked all the way down to about the 31.
Just inching it off. Inching it off.
Apparently, at some point, he may have thought that ball went out at the 31. Considering they kicked from the 30, Justin, I think it went past the 31. But we appreciate Coach's effort. Quarterback keeper, Good has it, leans ahead, and he'll be piled back at about the 36. Gain of 3 yards on first down.
You know, I was telling the listeners and viewers earlier when you stepped out that one of the main things that the coaches for the Bulldogs are keeping a close eye on. And have in the back of their mind, they don't want anybody injured.
Right.
Especially, it would be very detrimental for, the Bulldogs to have somebody go down with because all it takes is one step one way or another, or a guy happened to be rolling around on the ground, rolls into a knee.
Oh, Listman tripped up. He was, shot out of a rocket there.
Yeah.
And fortunately for Harrison, I think the defender didn't even know he had the ball and just tripped him. So
just figured he'd try and knock the guy down that was running really fast at him.
Hey, good chance that guy may have the ball or is going to have the ball in the near future. Now, you were a lineman?
1 year, or 2 years.
You're also a quarterback at one point.
That's correct.
Anything else?
Didn't run the ball. Never ran the ball.
Snap, play action. Throw into the flat. Got a man caught. That's Dutra. Oh, big block. Dutra has the first down inside the 30, and he's going to be piled back. That was a nice block in the flat there by the Bulldogs.
Mr. Dutra, welcome to the Harrison Raiders football team. First down, Brown.
Evidently, the PA announcer here believed that he was tackled by the entire Harrison football team.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a new one. That is a new one, which is okay. That's why we love going different places. It's something new, something different.
He looks thrilled to be here.
What's that?
He looks thrilled to be here.
Well, maybe a little frustrated as a lot of the Harrison fans probably are, but a nice tackle that time.
Tanner Watkins on the stop.
8:19 left to play in the first half. Bulldogs lead at 28-0. They have the ball driving as they are at the 31 of Harrison. And like you said, Justin, you kind of run into that slippery slope of you got to play these starters a certain amount of time because you want to be able to play the JV kids during the JV game, but you also don't want to get any varsity players hurt. Well, you don't want to get any player hurt, of course.
No.
Give his Dak and Rabati room to run to the 25 to the 20, breaks it inside the 15, and it'll be first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. You almost get the feeling like with Dak and Rabati that when he's in the open field, he goes, "Where's someone I can run to?"
Absolutely. He's looking for the next person he can lower his shoulder and run over. I don't know if he gets a helmet sticker for that every time he runs over somebody, but if I were a bet man, I'd say he would.
Akin Rabati breaks through one tackle, busted to the far side of the field, still going. He's to the 2, to the 1, touchdown Bulldogs. Tokes Akin Rabati in for the score, and it is now 34-0 in favor of Brownsburg.
For you math majors out there, that was a straight 45-degree angle from the line of scrimmage into the end zone. It just kept on bouncing off Harrison defenders.
Mr. Rinks would be proud of you.
Yeah, I think he would.
Remember Mr. Rinks, our geometry teacher?
Absolutely. He was my offensive line coach. My sister's softball coach. Up in Michigan, I do believe.
Yeah, I think he went up north.
Back up to his
snap, spot. Dowers' kick is up. The kick is good, and it's 35-0 in favor of the Bulldogs with 7:26 left to play in the first first half of action. Let's see here. We're back to the front of the sponsorship, which means a new Ivy Tech Community College campus will be located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville and will be open for the spring 2013 semester. The new campus will feature science labs and computer classrooms. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration and continue your studies online and earn a bachelor's degree through an arrangement with the Western Governors University. Be among the first students on a brand new Ivy Tech campus. Call 888-IVY-LINE or go to ivytech.edu. Ivy Tech is changing lives. Special thanks to Shane Ray back at the XRB Radio Studios for pressing all the buttons tonight, also doing some double duty, checking some other games for us, and certainly appreciate that. Also want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer as our corporate sponsor for our video broadcast, so thank you to them.
We have a score from Lafayette Jeff. Lafayette Jeff 16, 8-7.
Wow.
You want to report that?
We just had over the PA, they announced that Lafayette Jefferson is leading the Orioles 16-7. Assuming somewhere in the first half still.
So a bit of an upset perhaps in the works. Ball 15 to the 20, 25. Skipping ahead. Hops over a tackler again. And you got to give the kid credit. He keeps doing it. That's number 13, Nick Torres.
Torres returns the ball at the 31-yard line, where the Raiders will take over first and 10. Just a reminder, the Raider cross-country team will be in action tomorrow as they run.
This guy's trying to watch our TV feed.
Being hosted by
Is it really? Good thing I'm doing a splendid job with the camera.
It's great. I'm really glad you're doing an excellent job.
As are probably the viewers at home.
Well, I'm sure they're all aware.
Or on their mobile device, wherever they may be.
Snap, pitch, Torres, back across the 31, up near the 33. A nice gain on first down by the Harrison Raiders. I'm going to have a seat. Second down. 9 yards to go, I'm sorry. Snap. Give. Up near the...
Yeah,
it took him about 2 minutes to figure out who had the ball. Ball crosses the 35. Yeah, they'll be marked down there. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, it looks like...
Rob Kendall, along with Justin Hobbs, coming to you live tonight from Harrison High School, where the Bulldogs lead it by a score of 35-0 with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now, Lasky's only a junior, so he'll be back next year.
A lot of juniors playing for the Raiders.
2 receivers to each side of the field. Snap, back to pass, steps up, has time, throwing down the field. Caught! Great catch inside the 35. And that was number 1, Gavin Holtum. So nice gain there by the Raiders. Big third down conversion. And it'll bring up 1st and 10 with 5:47 left to play in the first half. You know, it's weird. When the first game of the year, I don't think it got dark until the end of the game. And now it's dark at well before halftime.
Yeah. It looks like, well, the moon's hidden now, but it looked like we had a full moon going on tonight.
Snap, give, Torres, piled back, no gain on first down.
Which, when you got a full moon and you're up in Lafayette, you don't know what's going to come out.
You said that spoken kindly as an IU grad.
As kind as it's going to get.
Well, we do want to thank all of our Lafayette schools in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Certainly always appreciate their fine hospitality and good friendship. Lafayette Jeff, McCutcheon, and Lafayette Harrison. And we could not thank them enough for allowing us to be out here and do this. Snap, the give, and inside the 20, inside the 25, near 25 is where they'll put it down. Got to look for that side official here.
Yeah.
He's really the spotter for me. I can't see the ball on the field.
Gain's about 8 on the play, 3rd and 3.
You know, to save the eardrums of the Bulldogs and the voices of the Bulldog coaches, a score for the Raiders right before halftime will make it for a very loud locker room, I'm assuming.
Well, of course, Brett Comer was the defensive coordinator for a long period of time. For the, I guess that'll go as a sack.
James Lasky loses 2 yards on the play, 4th down.
I mean, that was the one where you literally, the Bulldogs were in the backfield so fast on that one. You don't know whether, I mean, it was a play action. He didn't hand the ball off. I don't know if it was a quarterback keeper or he was back to pass.
I think it was gonna be a keeper.
So would you give it a sack on that?
No.
No.
I think it was either a keeper or some form of option.
Well, whatever it was very fast.
Lambert blew it up immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
It was very fast and a nice defensive play there by the Bulldogs. Anyway, we're saying Brett Comer was the longtime defensive coordinator under Mike Godin, a defensive guy, so he obviously will be pushing the defensive end of things. And now Lasky can run with it. He's got room. He's inside the 15 and down to the 10. Where he'll be piled backwards there, but a nice run by the Harrison quarterback. Now, I'm sure if you're the Harrison coaching staff, you're going, how do you go on one play where nobody gets blocked, and then you get nice protection there, and you're able to get the ball down the field?
Yeah, I think that was a design draw from the beginning. He dropped back to pass, but then immediately gave up on that and started scampering around. So I think he had zero intention of throwing the ball that play.
First down and 10, they'll put it at the 11, so the Raiders can pick up a first down. 3:08 left to play in the first half. Out of the shotgun, Lasky. Snap, rolling, right side, looking, stepping up, breaking away from one tackle, and he will, ouch.
Whipped hard down by Zach Carlson.
Yeah, as you said, Zach Carlson on the tackle there for the Bulldogs. And, you know, there's certain times where I wish I were still playing football, and I see stuff like that, and glad I'm not. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, you never want to look too far ahead. Obviously, the season's still with 2 weeks to go after this one in the regular season. For the Bulldogs, you know, Justin, really you feel like they're primed to do some big damage in the playoffs.
Yeah, you would hate to see, I mean, what?
Snap, pass, caught, and that goes the wrong way as Number 3 for the Raiders with the catch, Nick Morris, a junior.
Mr. Cooley taking him down behind the line. What was that? 5-yard, 6-yard loss?
Yeah, it looks like about 4 yards because they'll move him all the way back to the 19.
But, to put all your effort throughout the season, and as well as the Bulldogs have been playing, they've been on a roll since the first snap of the season. To hit a stumbling block in the once sectionals come would be...
Lasky takes the snap, back to pass, steps up, throwing, got a man, incomplete. And he was open. That was the aforementioned Morris.
Right there on that play, Morris did not know where he was. He went ahead and jumped for the ball where he still probably had 2 to 3 yards left.
He definitely mistimed his jump.
Yeah.
Now let's see what the Raiders elect to do here. It's 4th down. They got to get to the 1-yard line to pick up a first down.
Looks like we're going to go for a field goal right here. Which he was booming them through during the warm-ups.
Yeah, we were commenting that the kicker, who is number 5, Zach Beeler, was doing a nice job. This will be a 37-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Snap is low, and it gets through the hands of the holder. It's a live ball. Bulldogs are going to pick it up, and off to the races they go. They're going to score a touchdown. That is number 45, Connor Ludwig, and Ludwig will go all the way for the score. So the Bulldogs scamper at home, and with 58 seconds to play, Connor Ludwig has made it a 41-0 ball game.
I guess we didn't watch the long snappers prior to the.
You feel bad for the Raiders because,
that ball was that was not the holder nor the kicker's fault. That ball was put on the ground, worm burner.
Yeah, a little bit sporadic there on the snap. Now we've got a sideline infraction on the Bulldogs, so that'll be a warning. Next time it will be a personal foul penalty. 41-0 as we'll near the end of the first half. Connor Ludwig, I'm sure when Connor Ludwig came to the field today, he did not expect to score a touchdown.
Probably not.
And you got to give him credit. He knew to pick the ball up because even if you fall on it, it's a dead ball anyway. Possession goes back to the Bulldogs, so he picked it up. And now Dowers will boot it through, and it is 42-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Well, I suppose we should thank another one of our sponsors, our friends at McDonald's, a proud supporter of Avon, Brownsburg, and Danville Athletics, and the home of the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show, heard every Saturday morning on XRB Radio 1610 AM. Be sure to join us for the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show with interviews of local coaches and student athletes. This week, we're going to be at the Avon McDonald's, located just off Rockville Road, next to Meyer. Avon football coach Martin Bless will be our guest, along with Danville football coach Russ Sumner. So we thank you very much if you come out and see us or tune us in tomorrow 8 a.m. on XRB Radio 1610 a.m. Radio Brownsburg. And I got to thank Midas, or I get in trouble. Brownsburg is a proud supporter of Brownsburg Athletics and offers total car care right now at Midas in Brownsburg. They're offering a synthetic blend oil change and a free tire rotation with courtesy inspection for $23.99. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Located at 9 Commerce Drive, you can call them at 852-4522 for more details. Trust the Midas touch. Hey, I want to thank Shane Ray back in the XRB studios doing a fine job tonight, manning the controls. Also want to thank Justin Hobbs doing a great job commentating, cameraing. Short kick by Dowers. It'll be taken out the 25 to the 30. And across the 30 to the 32, I believe that was number 7, Clint Fink. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Brownsburg. Wrong lineup there. Seth Meyer. Well, we'll have halftime coming up. It's homecoming here at Harrison, so we'll We'll just step out of the booth for a little bit and let you enjoy the homecoming festivities. Take a little break.
It's a tribute to Walt Disney by the band.
Is that who it is?
That's that's what they announced earlier that they're
Great.
going to be playing.
Well, those of you,
with young children, get them near.
that's
so
right.
They can hear some Disney
You can
music.
watch it. You know, line this camera up for you. 42-0 in favor of the Bulldogs as we end the first half. Snap. There's the give. And piling ahead for a nice gain on first down for the Raiders. We'll bring up second down. Ball to 37.
Gain the right on the carry. Gain 4, second 6.
Those of you that are tuned in on xrbradio.com, not watching us on Audio Sports Online, you'll just, you'll have to hear the band.
Yeah. Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Lasky with the ball, breaks out of one tackle, will not break out of a second, leans forward, gets the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have second half action for you right here on Audio Sports Online. We'll put our microphones out the window, and we'll be back with the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, the Harrison Militia Band proudly presents the magical music of Walt Disney. Music has been an integral part of the Disney experience throughout the years. The Disney Studios has received 8 Oscars and over 30 nominations for songs and scores for their motion pictures, but nowhere is Disney music more prevalent than in the park. In anticipation of their spring break trip to perform at Walt Disney World, the Militia Band begins its show with the theme music from Disney Hollywood Studios' Nighttime Spectacular, Fantasmic, featuring trumpet soloists Josh Barat and twirlers Aaron Grohl, Josie Lutek, and Allison Pace. Here's a militia band featuring the Raiderette Bombs performing The Bare Necessities. Originally introduced as an attraction for the 1964 New York World Fair, It's a Small World has become a keystone of Disney parks, presenting a theme of peace and unity around the world. The song, written by Academy Award-winning Sherman Brothers, is argued to be the single most translated and performed piece of music on Earth. Here's the militia band and twirlers performing It's a Small World After All. Instructor is the fantastic Jason Caudill. The Raiderette Bombs coaches are Brittany Morrison and Megan Helms. Good luck to the militia band as they compete next week at the ISSMA Marching Festival. And next, the varsity Raiderettes will take the field. We see them out there now. The Raiderettes have been a Harrison High School edition for 28 years. We would like to thank all of the former Raiderettes that are in attendance tonight. And for your halftime entertainment, the award-winning varsity Raiderettes will be performing to a Tom techno mix choreographed by seniors Claire Huntley and Maggie Painter. And, of course, they're coached by Megan Helms and Brittany Morrison. choreographed by seniors Claire Huntley and Maggie Painter. And of course, they're coached by Megan Helms and Brittany Morris.
Hey, yeah.
The Student Council and the Harrison administration would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for being present this Friday evening as we continue to recognize our City Nights homecoming theme. From Dallas to Miami to Los Angeles and on to New York City, our student body is ready to celebrate a win over the Bulldogs. The homecoming court consists of 2 couples each from the freshman, sophomore, and junior classes. 4 couples from the senior class, Ms. Hannah Clausen, Student Council President, and Mr. Doug Leslie, Principal of Harrison High School. Please see your flyer for specific instructions on each candidate. The first couple representing the freshman class is Miss Gabby Foster, daughter of Eric and Robin Foster. She is being escorted by Mr. J. Dan Sturgeon. J. Dan is the son of Skip and Amy Sturgeon. The second freshman couple is Miss Cindy Scott, daughter of Jim and Chris Scott, and Mr. Mackie Evans. Mackie is the son of Matt and Darby Evans. Representing the sophomore class is Makina Crick and Mr. Demise Moffitt. Makina is the daughter of Crystal Dyson, and Demise is the son of Allison Sherrill and Troy Moffitt. Miss Lainey Eldridge, daughter of Mike and Stacy Eldridge, and Tanner Watkins, the son of David and Carla Watkins, is the second sophomore couple. Representing the junior class is Miss Kylie Forbes and Mr. Sam Rickenbach. Kylie is the daughter of Ryan and Angie Forbes, and Sam is the son of Kevin and Rita Rickenbach. Our second junior couple is Miss Alex Getz, daughter of Jason and Maggie Getz, and Mr. David Beardmore, son of Jeff and Lillian Beardmore. Next comes the senior court. Who will be king and queen of our City Nights homecoming? Our first senior couple is Miss Sophia Fox, escorted by Mr. J.J. Nance. Sophia is the daughter of Ed Fox and Christine Weber Fox. She plans to attend Purdue University, where she will receive a bachelor's degree in accounting. J.J. is the son of David and Dawn Nance. He will attend an undecided Indiana college, where he will major in a degree that pursues Christian missions. Miss Ashley Francis and Mr. Hunter Davis are the second senior couple. Ashley is the daughter of Mike and Brenda Francis. Next fall, she will attend a 4-year college where she will major in nursing, so she become a pediatric nurse. Hunter is the son of Carrie and Carrie Smith. Hunter plans to attend Ivy Tech for 1 year, then transfer to a 4-year university to study music production. Our third set of candidates is Miss Liz Munoz, daughter of Jose and Maria Munoz, and Mr. Jeff Chan, son of Zizong and Gofong Chan. Liz plans to attend a four-year college on either the East or West Coast, where she will major in business. After graduation, Jeff plans to attend either Indiana University or the University of Michigan, where he will study business management. Miss Katie Pimler and Mr. Doulis Owen are the fourth and final senior couple. Katie is the daughter of Thomas and Jennifer Pimler. She plans to attend Hope College, where she will study kinesiology, Spanish, and business. Doulis is the son of Chris and Wanda Owen. He plans to attend either Purdue University or a Christian college with a possible major in exercise science. Then our reigning king and queen, Joe Dingle and Abby Newton, were unable to attend the game this evening. Joe is currently a midshipman at the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, and Abby is majoring in communication at Michigan State University in East Lansing, Michigan. Ms. Hannah Clausen, the student council president, and Mr. Doug Leslie, principal at Harrison, will crown our new king and queen. In voting today, the student body selected as their 2012 homecoming king and queen, Miss Ashley Francis and Mr. Jeff Chen. Congratulations to Ashley and Jeff. The Student Council would like to thank all those students and teachers who participated in our week of homecoming activities. From dress-up days to hall decorations to powder puff to the sheet contest, many students and staff members participated in our activities. In voting, the Harrison Pulse was chosen as the winner of this year's sheet contest. Thanks also to the Student Council members who have worked hard in preparing this celebration. The Student Council is under the direction of Mrs. Bonnie Crawford, Mrs. Catherine Stenzlewski, with student leadership from President Hannah Clausen, Vice President Carolyn Riggenbach, and Secretary-Treasurer Margaret Riggenbach. All students are reminded to come to the homecoming dance tomorrow night in the track gym. The dance is from 8 to 11, dress is semi-formal, and the cost is $10 per person and $15 per couple. We would like at this time to have the Harrison High School class of 1992 stand and be recognized. Believe it or not, they're here this evening as part of their 20th class reunion. Just a few things happening this week in Harrison Athletics. As mentioned, tomorrow, the cross-country team traveling to Noblesville for the HCC meet. Tuesday, the Raider volleyball team with newly crowned homecoming queen Ashley Francis. They'll host crosstown rival West Lafayette. The girls soccer team will open up sectional play at 6 when they play Frankfurt. On Wednesday, the cross-country teams will host Frankfurt and McCutcheon in a three-way meet at the Tippecanoe Amphitheater beginning at 5. The Raider boys soccer team will be in sectional action that night as they take on the host Broncos from Lafayette Dep at 5 p.m. And the volleyball team will be back in action Thursday night against Hamilton Southeastern. First match at 5:30. And the Harrison girls soccer section will continue with matches at both 5:30 and 7:30. And then next Friday, the Raider football team will take on Hamilton Southeastern for a 7 p.m. kickoff. All right, ready, buddy?
All right, welcome everybody back here on AudioSportsOnline.com as well as XRB Radio 1610 AM Radio Brownsburg. As the Bulldogs playing host to the Zionsville Eagles. Justin, take us through take us through the kickoff here in the play-by-play.
All righty. All right, start out the second half here. The Bulldogs are going to kick from left to right on the screen. And Mr. Dowers has the ball set up, just waiting for the official to blow his whistle, and there he is. So he'll step it off and put a leg into the ball to start the second half. Back deep for the Raiders, number 13, Nick Torres. He'll take the kick just about the 4-yard line, bring it up to the 15, the 20, taken down at the 20-yard line by Seth Bronger, it looks like. So the Raiders will start first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
About the 21-yard line. First and 10 Raiders.
So it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments the coaching staff has made, actually on both ends, more along the lines on the Raiders side of the ball, to see if they have any push here on the Bulldog defense. Lackey in shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Pass. Tipped at the line of scrimmage by Jacob Lambert and was unable just barely to come up with the interception. So results in an incomplete pass, bringing up second down and 10 for the Raiders. Lackey again setting up in the shotgun formation with the lone running back directly behind him. Fake the handoff. A little screen pass out to Nick Morris for the Raiders, and it looks like he picked up maybe one or just got back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, thanks, Justin. Appreciate it. Good job. Heading to the Radio Hall of Fame.
Yep. Door's already open. I know.
So the Bulldogs on defense, as we're looking at a 3rd down and 11. 11 minutes, 15 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Steps up, throwing down the field. It's over the head and incomplete, as it was intended on the far side of the field.
From Gavin Holton, it looks like.
For number 1, and that was Gavin Halton. Snap, there's the kick. And the kick will sail out of bounds. Just outside the 40-yard line. We'll see where they end up eventually putting it down at.
Looks like they're going to be at the 38-yard line.
Hey, when plumbing problems arise, you want a plumbing company with impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want your problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect. That's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County. Snap, there's the give. Pitch is on the near side of the field. And that was number 33 for the Bulldogs, Tyler Hudson. Well, Justin, it does look like Brownsburg has a lot of the starters in.
They do, yeah, I was noticing that.
Pitch, Dutra, bouncing to the far side, taken down at the 40, and it'll be a loss of 2 on the play.
Dutra dragged down by number 27, Schmidt from behind. Loss of about 4.
Loss of 4, man. Moved him back even further than what I had. All the way back just outside the 40 to the 41. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 12. Snap, give, long, runs, breaks it free inside the 30 to the 15, or to the 20 to the 15. And take it down there. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Davon Long with a nice run on 3rd down.
Right up the middle.
What do I do with those paper towels?
Right over here.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right.
Good with the snap. Back to Long again. Not going to get quite the yards this time as he did last time.
Yeah, taken back there, and it looks like a fumble on the play, and it looks like Harrison got it back. So Lafayette Harrison recovers the fumble, and a bit of light for the Raiders, their first big play of the ball game. Hey, this anniversary, give her a gift that'll raise her heart rate at Nelson Jewelers. We believe each anniversary is a major milestone that should be celebrated with a memorable gift. Create a one-of-a-kind custom design or choose from our large selection of fine diamond jewelry, colored stone jewelry, stylish silver, and watches. Visit our store at 22 East Main in Brownsburg and online at nelsonjewelers.com. Since 1958, Nelson Jewelers, a little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary.
And right up the middle for a gain of about 5.
Lasky out of the shotgun. Snap. Give. And they'll lean forward to about the 20-yard line. Short gain on the play for the Raiders. Brings up 3rd down and 6. Rob Kendall along with Justin Hobbs coming to you from Harrison High School tonight as the Bulldogs lead the Raiders 42-0. Harrison getting possession back as the Bulldogs were deep in their territory on a fumble on the far side of the field.
You know, we were talking to a guy at halftime, and he said the Raiders have not won a football game since 2010.
Yeah. Local sports writer for the Carrier Journal. And there's a give forward up to about the 23-yard line. Going to be well short of a 1st down. And we assume that would bring the punt team on for Harrison. It will. And Brownsburg will kick it. They'll kick it away to Brownsburg. New receiver back. And I believe he just told the official, I'm going to fair catch this ball. 22, Garrett Ish. I think that is what he told the officials. I'm going to fair catch the football. Kick is deep. Good one this time. Hit at the 45, takes a bounce into Bulldog territory, and it'll be down at the 46. No return by the Bulldogs. Midas in Brownsburg is a proud supporter of the Brownsburg Athletics and Total Car Care. Right now at Midas in Brownsburg, they're offering a synthetic blend oil change and a free tire rotation with courtesy inspection for $23.99. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Located at 9 Commerce Drive, you can call 852-4522 for more details. Trust the Midas Touch. Remember that old jingle? Trust the Midas Touch.
Absolutely.
Remember that?
I don't think it's an old jingle. Don't they still use it?
They still use it?
I think so.
Back to pass, good. Throwing, and it is picked off by the Raiders.
Wow.
And a celebration by Lafayette Harrison as Jeep Morehouse on the reception. How about that name?
Jeep Morehouse. No comment.
Jeep Morehouse on the reception. Have you seen the Brownsburg High School Bulldog debit card featuring Spike the mascot? It's really cool, and you can only get it at your local state bank of Lisden. A checking program that rewards the school to use your Bulldog debit card, and it's already earned Brownsburg $8,000. Open your qualified Bulldog checking account, and you'll receive a limited edition Get the Game Bulldog t-shirt, and Bulldog student checking is free. As there's a run on the play. Nice gain for Harrison on 1st down. To learn more, visit bhsbulldogbanking.com or visit one of the convenient State Bank of Lisden Brownsburg locations on the corner of State Road 267 and Garner Road at 900 East 56th Street in the Strong Building. State Bank of Lisden, member FDIC.
Like we had some busted routes right there, so the quarterback just put the ball in his pocket and took off with it. We picked up about 7-8 yards.
2nd down, 3 yards to go. Quick drop out of the pocket, right side, rolling, throwing, got a man caught. Far side of the field, that's a 1st down, however, flag in the backfield. And we'll see who that's on.
Preliminary call, a hold on the Raiders.
They're going to call a hold on the Raiders. Justin, I think your astute knowledge of the game comes in handy there. Holding on the Raiders. Good job, Mr. Hobbs.
You know, I was going through my Twitter feed just here a second ago, and the looks like the Los Angeles County Board or commissioners or whatever have approved an NFL stadium. However, they don't have a team.
Well,
so it's kind of an odd approval.
The state of California has billions of dollars in debt. They're building a football stadium.
Why not?
For no one to play in. Lasky rolling, and he throws it out of bounds over the intended receiver on the far side of the field. You realize every time they put the NFL in Los Angeles, it's failed miserably?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It is fairly hard to believe, though, that Los Angeles doesn't have a football team.
Yeah. 2 basketball teams.
Hockey, baseball,
Hockey,
2 baseball teams.
2 baseball. Yeah, 2 baseball. Of course, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Explain that one, but
That's
so,
the politically correct term.
So essentially, if they're combining Anaheim and Los Angeles, they got 2 hockey teams with the Ducks.
That's right. Snap. Going down the sidelines. Got him in. It's caught and dropped on the far side of the field. That was Gavin Holtum, the intended receiver. All right, so the punt team out. There's the kick. Ball caught at the 35, up across the 40. And here come the the Bulldogs once again. Here come the Bulldogs. $5:57 left to play in the third quarter. Looked like you had something to say. No?
Nope.
Okay. And now a whistle and a flag fly.
The offsides on offsides on the defense.
Mr.
Offsides,
Hobbs.
neutral zone infraction, whatever you might call it.
And Mr. Hobbs knows because he is a season ticket holder for the Colts. So he...
No, I get the penalties from IU.
And do you also have season tickets to IU football?
Yes. Yeah.
Do they have a game tomorrow?
They're at Evanston, Illinois, taking on
Who?
They're at Evanston, Illinois, taking on the Northwestern Wildcats.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe there was some school named Evanston.
Well, I think for a W, the Hoosiers would probably try and find somebody named Evanston and call them a college or a university and try and play them and try and beat them.
42-0 our score. Bulldogs at the lead on the ball.
No guarantees, though.
Leans forward, up across the 50. And the Bulldogs will hold up there. Going to be staring at about a 3rd and 1. 5 minutes left to go. In the third. Ball right at midfield. They need to get to the 49 of Harrison. And the Bulldogs in ball control mode at this point in the game. Really trying to wind down the clock.
Bet you to say Tokes would probably get this.
And he does, and it is a first down. You could coach high school football. First down for the Bulldogs. Clock will continue to run, and Brownsburg is going to hang on to that sole possession of first place in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference tonight.
Looks like we're going to get a line change, an old-fashioned line change.
It's everyone.
The complete Bulldog offense is changing.
Though they do keep, it appears, the usual suspects. Oh, no, going to get some new folks in at special teams, too.
Yeah,
It is Fink, because Fink is in the game at quarterback. So it's a full change. And on first down, there's the give. Short gain for the Bulldogs. Trying to figure out who that was that ran the football. That's the only part, the most part of fun of playing is you get your name on the announcements.
Yeah.
I think that's 37, Avery Holmes.
Yeah.
Quick pass, Fink, throws, tipped up, nearly intercepted, incomplete. Flag comes out.
Yeah,
at the end of the play.
that's going to be some pass interference on the defense right there. He came in way
they
early.
were a little slow on that flag.
I mean, not just a little. That was extremely slow on
the play was over.
The play was over, and the Harrison Harrison coaching staff does not agree with the penalty.
The play was literally over. Whack! So penalty on the Raiders. It'll be a first down and a substantial gain of 15 yards for the Bulldogs.
The Harrison coaching staff saying that the ball was tipped, but the ball wasn't tipped.
But keep in mind, unlike the pros, it spotted the foul, so it would have been a short gain for the Bulldogs. Still would have been a first down. But in high school football, it's 15 yards as they attempt to discourage those who wish to break the rules. Snap. Give. And it's a short gain on first down, I think. That was number 41, Matthew Hopkins, with the run.
That you are correct.
Wow, still 16-14.
16-14 in favor of the Broncos of Lafayette Jeff over the Orioles. Oreos.
Snap. Hopkins again, and that doesn't go anywhere, so nice stand there by the Raiders that time. And it'll bring up a big third down here. Snap. Quick drop by Fink. Going to the far side of the field. Got a man. Caught. Touchdown Bulldogs. And that was number 10, Michael Clare, a 5'9" sophomore, in the front corner of the end zone. Touchdown. 2:32 left to play in the third quarter. 48-0 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's something he's going to remember. Definitely.
Nice catch. Nice throw.
Very nice catch. Nice throw. Nice catch. Probably his first varsity touchdown, I would say, as a Bulldog. And so, I don't know, like in the pros, if he tries to run off with the ball, I don't know if they really allow that. But I bet.
Yeah, I think that's probably discouraged, Mr. Hobbs.
I bet you if he could, he would.
Snap, spot. The kick is up. The kick is good. Whistles fly.
Actually,
and flag comes in.
Now they're going to call a delay game on the
illegal procedure on the Bulldogs.
They're calling illegal procedure. For those of you at home, it's an illegal procedure on the Bulldogs because the ref was not in place, and they went ahead and snapped it. So because he wasn't in place and didn't blow the whistle for the snap to go, he calls an illegal procedure on the offense. So
because of the ref.
Because Harrison's coach is arguing with the ref over here on the sidelines, and everybody else is lined up ready to go.
So they'll push Dowers back 5, no problem for him. He booms it right through the middle of the uprights. And it's now 49-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Hey, in partnership with First Merchants Bank and Lucas Oil Raceway, Indiana University Health West Hospitals is proud to present the first annual Drag Strip Dash, 5K, and Team Relay Saturday, October 27th at Lucas Oil Raceway. 5K runners will run on all 3 legendary Lucas Oil Raceway tracks, the road course, the oval track, and the iconic quarter-mile drag strip. The Team Relay offers a fun alternative for novice runners and creative spirits. Team costumes are encouraged, and efforts will be rewarded. All proceeds from the first annual Drag Strip Dash will support Habitat for Humanity of Hendricks County and its efforts to give a hand up to local families in need. It's not too late to register. Visit dragstripdash.com. That's dragstripdash.com for on-site or register on-site race day. Justin Hobbs poring over Facebook, it appears. What did the announcers do 20 years ago, when you didn't have Facebook to pour over during the intermissions of
a 49-0 game?
I mean, what did they do?
They probably played table football. Would be my guess.
Maybe they had a giant checkerboards.
Check. Your turn.
Oh, so the Bulldogs.
We even have a replacement kicker in here.
We do, and he actually kicked a
Jose Hacker.
Jose Hacker actually kicked the extra point at one of the games, or field goal or something at the last game. And Jose kicks it off, returned to the near side of the field, room to run across the 30. And that was number 29 for the Raiders. Andrew Shepard with the return. Nice job by Andrew. Hey, at the Bill Estes Brownsburg Ford Cash for Junker sale, get $3,000 for your trade. Payments from $77 with $0 down. The Bill Estes Ford Cash for Junker sale, $3,000 for your trade and payments from $77. See BillEstesFord.com for more details.
I was actually just looking on Facebook or Twitter to see if any of my followers have asked for any comments or
Your
shout-outs.
droves.
My droves. My minions.
Pass across the 40. Nice play there by the Raiders on the far side of the field. And as I told you on one of your Facebook posts about Twitter, I do not do Twitter because I'm worried it could turn into Skynet.
Yes, you're very concerned about that. However, I figured if they want to come find me, they will. And if they want to watch me like that, I don't have that much of an interesting life for them to keep their eye on me constantly.
Well, for those of you listening at home who don't know, Skynet was the program in the Terminator movies that eventually takes over society. Snap, give, up to the 45.
Looks like he tried to give it, but
Wow. Lafayette, Jeff, 30. Avon, 14. So the Broncos are sticking it to the Orioles, and Mark Bless is not going to be happy on tomorrow's coaches show. Two receivers each side of the field. Pass is incomplete. Flag comes out. It's going to be either interference or holding on the Bulldogs. I'm going to guess interference.
You know, actually, the pass was complete.
Oh, he caught the ball.
Actually, it ricocheted off
Nice catch.
Nick Morris and bounced into the
Nice
open
catch.
arms of Nathan Brown, number 2.
Nice catch.
Yeah. But this is going to be pass interference, but it'll probably be declined.
Well, no, you'd take the 15, wouldn't you?
Let's see what they're going
Why
to
wouldn't you? They didn't get a first down.
True.
Lasky is a little dude, isn't he?
Lasky,
Lasky, the quarterback.
Lasky is. What do they have him listed at? 5'8". 5'8" with ice skates on.
Jeez Louise. Ay.
He comes up to the armpit of the ref, and the ref by no means is
I don't think he's quite
very
5'8".
tall. No. It's got to be tough looking over the offensive line at 5'8".
Snap. Give in the backfield. That doesn't go anywhere, as that was number 25.
Looks like he loses one or two there.
Daniel Wright, sophomore with the carry.
We have an updated score at the end of the third quarter. It's Jeff 30, Avon 14.
Wow.
Looks like we got Johnny Dotlich in for the Bulldogs.
You see any relation to Sammy Dotlich?
I don't know.
Lasky back to pass,
Don't
steps
know.
up, throwing down the near side of the field. It's tipped up. Is it caught? No, caught and dropped. Nice effort by both sides. It's intended for Torres.
Intended for Nick Morris.
Who was it?
Nick Morris.
So it was 2. So the announcer was wrong. I thought it was 2, but I went with the announcer.
It was 3.
That's Torres. No, it's not. You're right. I'm sorry. It's been a long couple hours.
Who is Torres?
13.
13. Okay.
Snap. Back to pass. Lasky has time. Steps up. Going down the far side of the field. I think it's caught. It is. And he's going to walk in for a touchdown. How about that?
Oh, wow.
Nice catch. Nice run.
He was out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Gavin
No touchdown.
Haltom.
No touchdown. No touchdown. Out of bounds.
Mr. Hobbs saying, hold on.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be down at the 16-yard line.
So we thought it might have been a touchdown. However,
PA announcer says that there's a reversal. However, there was no initial call to begin with. Therefore, a reversal can not be had.
only a reversal for him.
Oh. I don't know if you could hear it home, but you hear touchdown Raiders. We have a reversal.
And we
However,
appreciate
no
those
two hands went up from an official signaling a touchdown.
quick pass, drop, knock down. Nice job on the play by number 5, Stone Neese. You know, the more lopsided the score, the more funny the game gets.
It does. They just want to get the score.
And we haven't even made it to the 4th quarter yet.
However, there are some kids on the sidelines looking forward to this 4th quarter, getting in and getting some playing time under the lights on a Friday night. Could be the first time for some.
Yep.
However, the way the Bulldogs have played this entire season,
Pitch. That's Torres, and he didn't go anywhere.
My guess would be probably everybody's played under the lights on Friday night.
Well, I think last game, the Jeff game,
yeah.
I think everybody got in. That's going to.
However, that'd be Saturday afternoon. So
yeah.
Still waiting on those Friday night lights.
Well, that's true. That'll do it for the 3rd. We'll head to the 4th, 49-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Hey, Midas in Brownsburg is a proud supporter of Brownsburg Athletics and offers total car care. Right now at Midas in Brownsburg, they're offering a synthetic blend oil change and a free tire rotation with courtesy inspection for $23.99. They're open 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Located at 9 Commerce Drive, you can call 852-4522 for more details. Trust the Midas Touch. I want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate sponsor for our video broadcast. I want to thank the Flyer Group and their corporate sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. So thank you very much to all of those involved. What's your Twitter photo?
Let's see. It would be me on top of the one of the fuzzy vodka semi trucks. Give it a thumbs up.
This is a man you'll want to follow closely on Twitter.
Absolutely.
12 minutes to play in the ball game. Snap, back to pass, steps up, throws, got a man caught, and this time it's a touchdown. The Raiders are in. Touchdown, number 3, Nick Morris. What'd you think, Hobbs?
I'm just noticing the Brownsburg student section giving a little hand to the Raiders for finally crossing the goal line.
Well, the Raiders do get in for the first time today.
See if this snaps a little better on this.
For the extra point. So to make it a 49-7 contest. Snap, spot, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. I think some of the Lafayette Harrison parents disagreed with that. And so the Bulldogs now trail it, or leader, I should say, 49-6. Harrison will be kicking off now to the Bulldogs. For this will be the second time today. Bulldogs did receive the ball to begin the ball game. Other than that, no kickoffs for Harrison. How's Mom?
Mom's doing good up in Chicago with Dad this weekend.
What are they doing?
They're going to go to the Northwestern game.
Ah!
And then my sister's also up there, so she's finishing up last couple weeks of school up there at Northwestern.
Take it to the 15, to the 25, to the 30, across the 30, up near the 40. And some new faces and names in the ball game for the Bulldogs. Again, Rob Kendall along with Justin Hobbs coming to you live from Lafayette Harrison High School, where the Bulldogs lead at 49-6 over the Raiders of Lafayette Harrison. Brownsburg with the second stringers, in some case maybe even the third stringers in, as this game already well put away.
Gotta wait on the chain gang.
Yeah, the referee says, come on, let's go. It's 9:02.
It's 9:02, and that show premiere starts at 9:30.
Oh, there's a give. Wide open hole for 37. Holmes, and Holmes barrels down across the 50, down to about the 49. First down, should be a first down for the Bulldogs. It is, and the chains will move. Your parents are just like the ultimate IU fans. You know that?
Well, sure. Yeah. I mean, they're mainly, wouldn't just randomly go to a game. The sisters up in that Chicago area.
Oh, nice run there on the little end-around reverse to Ryan Robbins. And Robbins charges it ahead down to the 25-yard line. I want to thank Shane Ray back in the XRB radio studios tonight for helping us out, pressing all the buttons, making everything happen. Thank those of you that are tuned in tonight on XRB Radio, 1610 a.m. Those of you watching on Audio Sports Online.
Give us a shout. Somebody talk to us. Let us know you're out there.
Snap, give, and that was number 41 for the Bulldogs, Matthew Hopkins, leaning forward.
On the tackle is Mazzano, McCallum.
10:35 and counting. Bulldogs will retain first place in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Undefeated on the year. They're going to move to 7-0. And next week, depending on what's going on at Fisher's tonight, it'll be the Tigers, or it'll be the Eagles of Zionsville taking on the Bulldogs in what could be the first place, the battle for first place in the conference.
Tacked for a loss by number 27, Matt Smith.
Fink sacked in the backfield that time. That won't go as a sack because I believe he was trying to run the ball. Look at all your apps. You've got a lot of apps.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say. There's always an app for that. I'm actually trying to check out some high school scores for you so we can
Oh, excellent.
forward those on to our listeners.
Excellent. That'll be great. 9:40 to play in the contest. Snap. Fink steps up. Throwing to the corner. Caught. Touchdown. Great catch on the far side of the field. And I believe that was number 46, Devontae Allen, with the catch. So a touchdown for Allen. That'll make it 55-0 in favor of Brownsburg. And Hacker
Jose Hacker
on for the kick. Snap is high, the spot is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Jose Hacker pounds it through, and it's 56-6 with 9:35 left to play in the ball game. Brownsburg on the high side of the score. Gonna give the band credit. They play on.
And the band plays on. Looks like the coaching staff from the Bulldogs is coming down off top of the roof here at the press box. I think they've called it well enough where they can go join their colleagues there on the sidelines.
Well, and again, we want to thank our friends at Lafayette Harrison High School for being very accommodating and friendly, as they always are. Certainly thank them very, very much for that.
Absolutely. It's a very nice press box they
It is
put us
wonderful. Now, I think we have to come back for something again to Lafayette Harrison, though I can't be 100% sure of that.
in. Whoever does will be very happy with the hospitality that they provide here.
It's a high end over end kick. It'll be taken at about the 25-yard line up to the 30. And down there goes the Raiders. Is the dub Twitter?
The Twitter bird would be Twitter, yes. Doesn't look like their good old Channel 13's providing any scores right now.
Channel 13 falling down on the ball there. What do they call it? Dropping the ball.
Dropping the ball. Dave Calabro must be combing his hair instead of updating the scores.
Snap, give, and it's ahead to about the 35. Again, Rob Kendall along with Justin Hobbs coming to you live tonight from Harrison High School. Bulldogs lead the Raiders by a score 56-6. And all that's left at this point in the ball game is what will the final score be? But as I said, got to give credit to the spirit of the Lafayette Harrison students and the band. They have continued to valiantly play and move forward. We made a new friend tonight, our friend, the newspaper writer there.
Yeah. Had a cousin that went to Brownsburg.
He's an aspiring newspaper man, I guess you'd call him.
Yeah.
I was once that. And I was an aspiring broadcaster.
You're a newspaper guy?
I started as a newspaper guy.
Wow.
Before I was a radio broadcaster.
Would that be the Brownsburg High School Weekly?
The Brownsburg High School newspaper. I was also the Sports and More writer.
Okay.
Remember the old Sports and More newspaper?
Absolutely. Zubas.
Torres crossed the 45, and he barrels over a Brownsburg. Oh, and a flag came in at the end of the play.
I don't know what this call's going to be.
Boy, this could be a whole host of things. Torres barreling over the Bulldog tackler, and then the flag came in at the end. I don't think it had anything to do with the run.
No.
I think it's going against the Bulldogs.
Probably.
A legal block in the back on the Raiders. Well, that's going to make a coach unhappy, isn't it?
Yeah, the play was over.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I think so. I mean, the running back had turned the corner, and it was actually a great run by Torres.
Yeah.
Lowering the shoulder, getting some extra yardage. Well, Mr. Hobbs and I will be back with you next Friday night as the Bulldogs take on the Zionsville Eagles from Brownsburg High School. Don't forget tomorrow, 8 a.m., we got the McDonald's Hendricks County Sports Show from the Danville McDonald's, located next to Meyer on Rockville Road.
Might see one, he's not playing football, but you might be able to see him. Rick Smith's son. Zionsville
Smith's
high schooler.
Smith's kid played basketball. We saw him during basketball season. Oh, nice pitch to Torres. Torres runs ahead to across the 40. Pushed out of bounds there.
You got to think, what, he's six tall?
Yeah, Smith's kid is very tall. That would make sense if your
tall.
father was 7'4". You are short if you're 6'3".
Yes.
No, Smith's kid, I believe, is more like 6'7", 6'8" already.
Yeah. Junior, something like that.
I think he's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
So we'll see them during basketball season. Of course, our friends, the Eagles, one of our fine clients, cover them in depth. Fake pitch. And now loose ball on the field. And it'll go to, looks like a third down signal there.
Or a second.
It'll go to third down.
Second down.
Well, the board says it's...
He's way ahead of you.
That's got to be third. It's third down, isn't it?
No.
Ball was recovered by the Raiders.
They always tell you when you're on defense and there's a loose ball, just pointing your direction. And even if it is the kid that's 40 yards just downfield, I see it. It's our ball.
Snap, back to pass. Lasky steps up, heaving it down the field. Got him in, caught. He's inside the 20 to the 15 and down at the 10. Nice job by Lasky there. Nick Morris with the catch. Well, if you're a fan of the Raiders, you'll like to see that. And if you're not a fan of the Raiders or a fan of the Bulldogs, you probably didn't like to see that. Now, three-man backfield. What do you call that formation? Well, we call it a give to Torres, and he'll barrel ahead inside the 10 to the 9.
It's kind of a crushed wishbone look, wasn't it?
Well, I was going to say it's very strange, whatever it was.
Three running backs lined directly across from each other. Now they kind of got the wing back formation. The
Snap. Back to pass. Rolling. Right side. Stepping up. Throwing. Got a man caught. And he leaps into the end zone. Touchdown. That was number 25 for the Raiders, Daniel Wright. And Mr. Wright makes it a 56-12 ball game.
Looks like one of the stripes was taken out on the play.
Is that what we call the refs? Stripes?
Stripes. At this point in the evening, sure. Let's see if we can get a good snap, hold, and kick.
And now we got a whistle and a flag.
Probably a delay game. No.
Zach Beeler will come on to attempt the extra
12
point.
men out there. What do we got? Let's see what the call is. No call. Wave
No
the
call.
flag off.
Mr. Hobbs signaling there was no penalty. Snap. spot. The kick is up. The kick is good. And that time, right down the middle. It'll be 56-13 ball game. 6 minutes to play in the contest. All right, Rob Kendall, Justin Hobbs coming to you from Harrison High School, where the Raiders trail the Bulldogs by a score of 56-13.
We got senior night next week for the Bulldogs.
We do have senior night.
Got a plethora of seniors on the Bulldogs. However, just as many seniors, they're mixed in some underclassmen as well.
So the Raiders will kick it off now. And this could, I'm sure Brownsburg hopes, be the final possession of the ball game. If the Bulldogs can pick up a couple of first downs, they can wind this clock down inside. And towards the end of the game, kick will sail into the end zone over the head of number 25, Ryan Robbins.
For you old-time footballers out there, if you could tell, that was a straight toe bash of a
Toe
kick.
bash is what that's called, huh?
Toe bash. Toe bash kick. Old-fashioned toe bash kick. That was,
Good for the toe bash.
yeah. They used to make shoes that had flat fronts to them. That would make it easier for the toe bash.
Well, you dabbled in kicking, didn't you? Junior sports?
Junior, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Snap, little misdirection play. Oh, nice run. Breaks through one tackle to the far side of the field. Still going to the 30, to the 37. And that was number 42, Justice Nutzman. So Nutzman on the run. And Nutzman has a first down. Clock continues to wind. Again, want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor, for allowing us to be out here tonight. Thank you very much for that. Our rider man's got the whole kit and caboodle there. He's got the
Bushnells.
I'm going to guess he's a hunter.
I would say so.
Just by looking at him.
Those
If I
are
had to
some-
guess, I would say hunter.
Those are some high-quality binoculars he has there. PA announcer has given up on telling the fans in the stands who's running the ball. They're just whoever stops the ball.
Yeah. Hey, stop for the Raiders. They didn't score.
Earlier, he told the crowd that Chase Dutra meet the Harrison Raiders, which there were just several Raiders that tackled Chase at that one time.
Oh, loose ball. It's on the floor. And an incomplete pass is what they're going to call it. Raiders wanted to fumble as Fink threw the ball, I guess they'll say forward, which beats the alternative, which was a fumble.
That pass was about as backwards as... That pass was as forward as backwards was the Music City Miracle.
Yeah.
If you remember that.
Yeah. The Titans.
The Titans.
Against the Bills.
Yeah.
When the man threw the ball forward.
Forward.
On the kickoff. No penalty.
Oh.
Now, of course, in today's NFL, that could have been challenged.
Yeah.
Pitch on the far side of the field. And it's number 83, Ethan Ogle, stacked up for a short gain. Clock continues to move. Fourth down for Brownsburg. Guessing they'll go for it. Clock continues to move as the Bulldogs going to easily put this one in the win column tonight. He's got a photo of Bruce Willis on his computer.
Does he? Looks like he's just
Putting a story together.
about ready to put some words on some paper.
Well, that's the way you do it, because I'm sure it's got to be in the newspaper. I don't know when the Lafayette Courier Journal comes out, every other day maybe, or
No, I bet you it comes out every day.
really?
Yeah.
There's enough news in Lafayette to have a daily paper.
Well, yeah. I mean, they might not be getting the Star up here
That's true.
or anything like that. So, I mean, they might do a lot. They probably do a lot of AP news articles,
True.
which I'm sitting here talking like I know newspaper. But it sounds good.
.352 left to play in the ball game. Timeout on the field. Of course, as you all know, we have the world's shortest post-game show on these broadcasts. So
Very.
we want to
short.
thank our sponsors one final time again. McDonald's, Bill Estes Ford, Pete Fay, your State Farm insurance agent, Westside Plumbing, Ivy Tech, Nelson Jewelers, State Bank of Lisbon, Midas, and IU Health.
Got him.
I got him.
You
I
got him.
thank Mr. Hobbs for his outstanding job. Here's the punt. It is a kick, short kick. Takes a bad bounce for the Bulldogs. It's going to go down as a punt of about 10 yards.
Well, that's something I don't think I've ever seen before.
Michael Clare with the kick.
The punter went and stopped his own ball. For those of you viewing or listening at home, the punter,
Clare.
Michael Clare, kicked the ball very high, and it bounced back towards him, so he had to prevent it from going back any further. So he went ahead and picked up the ball.
There you go. So 3:42 to play. Well, we saw a punt go backwards last at the Lafayette game.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it got in the wind. It almost went backwards, not only from the line of scrimmage, but from where the punter was.
Oh, dear.
And running the ball is number 29 for the Raiders. Andrew Shepard.
Well, looks like somebody in the stands is still fired up.
Hey, you got to hand it to him. Shane, we've got 3 minutes left to go in the game. Shane asked what hole it was.
What hole?
Yeah. Earlier asked what inning we were in.
Oh, nice. Well, Shane, we just shanked it into the pond on 17. So we're going to go see if we can get our ball out. And if we can't, we'll just lay up.
Short gain by the Raiders there. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the ball game. Brownsburg easily going to win this one. Justin, as we wind down tonight, your final thoughts on the Bulldogs win?
I mean, really, from the beginning of the game, Harrison had no chance. They just don't have the athletes or the fundamentals that the Bulldogs bring to the table that we've seen week in and week out. That coaching staff has prepped the Bulldogs with. So, I mean, it was just a matter really of how ugly was the game going to be, and 56-13.
Torres with the ball, and he'll be wrapped up and taken down.
By no means is pretty at all.
It'll bring up fourth down.
On to the Eagles.
What's that?
On to the Eagles.
That's right. Zionsville next week. Minute 50 left to play in the ball game. Clock continuing to move. And we will be there next Friday night for a game that could have immense ramifications in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference.
Barring any hail or rain.
Well, that's true. We'll be there regardless.
We'll be there. It's just where exactly we'll be.
Could end up in the men's restroom like I did last week.
You stopped just a little short.
Option pitch to the far side of the field. Room to run. First down and more. As that was number 29, Andrew Shepard, picking up the first down. Minute 20 to play. 56-13 the score. And tick, tick, tick goes the clock. Again, one final time, want to thank Shane Ray back in the XRB radio studios for his outstanding job tonight. Want to thank Justin Hobbs for working the camera, providing the color commentary, and even some play-by-play during tonight. Oh, nice hit.
Yeah, nice run.
During tonight's game.
Torres.
Want to thank you at home, the viewers. And this could be our final play of the game. Snap, pitch, Torres leans forward, and
that's going to do it.
No, are they going to call him out of bounds? They did call him out of bounds.
No, they're going to call first down. That's what's going to stop the clock. They'll probably start the clock here with... Nope.
We'll see how accurate you are, Mr. Hobbs.
They'll start the clock here. And I'm wrong.
The veteran football star losing out to the lowly announcer on this one.
First time for everything.
Snap, Torres, pitch, Shepard to the far side of the field, breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, still going, he's on his feet, and so close. Oh, he's in!
He's in.
Touchdown!
Oh.
How about that?
I think there's a team in white across the way here. They gave up the play before. They must have heard me and thought the game was going to be over.
Well, I don't think Brett Comer is going to really accept that as a valid excuse.
Oh, okay.
So the Bulldogs give up a touchdown. And Beeler on to attempt the extra point. Chance for him to nail down his second extra point of the night. He missed one earlier. But he is 1 for 2.
2 for 4.
Snap, spot, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 16 seconds to play, the Raiders put it in, 56-20. And you got to say this for Harrison. I realize they're playing against the Bulldogs' second and even some case third string players. But Harrison continued to play hard. And, really at least got somewhat respectful in terms of putting some points on the board.
Torres has peeled off some really nice runs here.
Yeah.
As of late. Kind of putting his head down and running through some of the Bulldog defenders. So he still wants to play.
All right. So this could be the final kickoff and kneel down for the Bulldogs, but give Harrison credit. They have fought hard. They have continued to play. And in this case, they did score a touchdown.
You don't think blindsided, do you?
I don't think so. I'm going to guess they'll kick it off. But you never know. Could be wrong. Just like in Rudy. Remember, the guy was supposed to take a knee through the pass, get Rudy back on the field.
Could be like old Coach Schiano down there in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Never giving up until the final.
So Beeler will kick it off.
Zeros.
There's the kick. It is a high, deep kick. It'll be taken at the 2, the 5 to the 10, 15, 20. And that's as far as the Bulldogs will go. And now we will have our final play of the game with 9 seconds to go. So again, one final time, I want to thank Shane Ray in the XRB Radio Studios, Justin Hobbs for doing the camera, providing color commentary. I want to thank you at home for listening as we invite you to tune in next week as the Bulldogs, with a record of 7-0, will play host to the Zionsville Eagles. Fink down under center. There's the knee. And that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. 3, 2, and 1. Brownsburg takes it by a final of 56-20. They move to 7-0 on the year. For all the aforementioned people and everyone else, I'm Rob Kendall saying so long, everybody.